Phil Collins has delivered a heartbreaking update on his health, a revelation that has left fans deeply concerned about the music legend's well-being. The retired Genesis frontman, whose iconic voice and masterful drumming have shaped the landscape of rock and pop for decades, has officially stepped away from making music, a decision that appears to be final. His words carry a weight of sorrow and resignation, as he admits that the hunger that once drove him to create music has faded away. "I keep thinking I should go downstairs to the studio and see what happens," the 74-year-old Grammy winner revealed in an interview with Mojo magazine. "But I'm not hungry for it anymore." These words signal not just a career coming to an end, but a man coming to terms with the changes in his life and body. "The thing is," he further explained, "I've been sick, very sick." Collins has faced a series of debilitating health issues that have dramatically altered his ability to perform. The Rock and Roll Hall of Famer suffers from type 2 diabetes, a chronic condition that has plagued him for years, bringing with it an array of complications. But his struggles extend beyond diabetes. His biggest battle has been with the severe spine injury that first manifested in 2007. This injury, compounded by years of physically demanding drumming, has taken an irreversible toll on his body. "My vertebrae have been crushing my spinal cord because of the position I drum in. It comes from years of playing," Collins candidly shared with the Daily Mail in 2009. "I can't even hold the sticks properly without it being painful. I even used to tape the sticks to my hands to get through." Despite the excruciating pain, Collins found ways to push forward, but his resilience could only carry him so far. At the time, he reassured fans with his signature humor, saying, "Don't worry, I can still sing." However, in the years that followed, his health continued to decline, making even singing a challenge. His recent Mojo interview is part of a larger retrospective on the different eras of Genesis, a band that forever changed the face of progressive rock. But for Collins, the nostalgia of his past successes is accompanied by the painful reality of his present limitations. Long before he became one of the most successful solo artists of all time, Phil Collins' first taste of show business came in a different form. As a child actor, he appeared as the Artful Dodger in Oliver! On London's West End in 1964. It was during this time that he began forming connections with the orchestra leader and the drummer, an experience that would profoundly shape his future. Drumming had been a part of his life since the age of 5, but it was these moments in the theater that solidified his desire to pursue music professionally. Collins' journey to Genesis was not instantaneous. He spent years honing his craft, auditioning tirelessly for different bands. But fate had its own plans for him. In 1970, at the age of 19, he successfully auditioned for Genesis and replaced John Mayhew as the band's drummer. It was the start of an era that would see Genesis rise to the forefront of rock music. Initially, he remained in the background, content with his role behind the drum kit. However, when frontman Peter Gabriel left the band in 1975 to pursue a solo career, Collins found himself stepping into the role of lead singer. What could have been a catastrophic shift for the band instead turned into a defining moment. Collins' distinct voice and emotive delivery helped propel Genesis to even greater heights, proving that he was more than just an exceptional drummer. He was an irreplaceable frontman. Over the years, Genesis released 8 albums with Collins as their frontman, garnering worldwide acclaim. Simultaneously, Collins embarked on an immensely successful solo career. His discography includes some of the most memorable songs of all time. Hits like "In the Air Tonight," "Against All Odds," "Another Day in Paradise," and "You'll Be in My Heart" cemented his place among music's elite. His work resonated deeply with listeners, not just because of its musical brilliance but because of the raw emotions embedded within his lyrics. His solo career brought him a staggering number of accolades, including 8 Grammy Awards, 6 Brit Awards, 4 Billboard Music Awards, 3 American Music Awards, 2 Golden Globes, and even an Oscar. His contributions to music and film soundtracks, particularly with Disney's Tarzan, earned him worldwide recognition that transcended generations. Despite his monumental success, his personal life has been filled with hardship. His health issues have not only affected his career but have also taken a toll on his personal happiness. Collins has experienced multiple divorces, battles with alcoholism, and periods of deep depression. His vulnerability in speaking about these struggles has made him one of the most relatable figures in the music industry, but it has also showcased the heavy burdens he has had to bear. In December 2022, Collins gave the world another deeply personal look into his struggles through the documentary Phil Collins, Drummer First. The film, which chronicled Genesis' final tour, captured the emotional weight of his last performances. Unlike in his prime, where he could effortlessly command the stage, Collins was now forced to sing while seated, unable to play the drums himself. His son, Nick Collins, stepped in to take over on drums, carrying the legacy forward in a way that was both beautiful and heartbreaking. "It's still kind of sinking in a bit," Collins reflected in the documentary. "I've spent all my life playing drums. To suddenly not be able to do that is a shock." These words encapsulate the profound loss he feels, not just the loss of a skill, but the loss of an identity that has defined him since childhood. His health problems have not only stolen his ability to perform but have also drastically changed his quality of life. He has spoken about the difficulties of mobility, the pain that lingers daily, and the emotional toll of watching a once vibrant career slowly fade away due to physical limitations. Though he may no longer be making music, his impact on the industry is eternal. Phil Collins' influence can be felt in the countless musicians who cite him as an inspiration, in the fans who continue to listen to his music decades after its release, and in the emotional depth of his songs that still resonate with people around the world. His legacy is not just in the albums he recorded or the awards he won, but in the emotions he evoked in his audience. His music has provided comfort, joy, and catharsis to millions, and even though he may never step into the studio again, his voice and artistry will live on forever. Phil Collins' contributions to music are multifaceted, reflecting not just a singular talent but a lifetime devoted to his craft. His unique drumming style, characterized by its dynamic and expressive approach, has left an indelible mark on rock and pop music. Collins' drumming techniques, particularly his innovative use of the drum machine and gated reverb effect, have influenced countless musicians and continue to be studied and admired by drummers worldwide. As a vocalist, Collins has a distinctive voice that conveys a wide range of emotions, from the haunting introspection of "In the Air Tonight" to the heartfelt tenderness of "You'll Be in My Heart." His ability to connect with listeners on a deeply emotional level is a testament to his skill as a storyteller and his genuine passion for music. In addition to his work with Genesis and his solo career, Collins has made significant contributions to film and television soundtracks. His work on Disney's Tarzan, for which he won an Academy Award, showcases his versatility as a composer and his ability to create music that resonates with audiences of all ages. The soundtrack's success further solidified Collins' status as a musical icon, demonstrating his ability to transcend genres and mediums. Collins' influence extends beyond his music, as he has also been a vocal advocate for various charitable causes. He has supported numerous organizations and initiatives, including the Little Dreams Foundation, which he co-founded with his ex-wife Oriane Sevi. The foundation aims to help young people achieve their dreams in music, sports, and art by providing them with the necessary resources and support. Collins' commitment to giving back to the community reflects his deep compassion and dedication to making a positive impact on the world.